Wishing you good health. Today is March 13th, and we have an overview of combat events on the Eastern Front. What is the tactic of total destruction? Watch in this video. Let's go. This week, because of the mud, the enemy did not dare to launch any major assaults using armored vehicles. Small groups continued to infiltrate, and there was some advancement in two places, north of Novomarkov, where they moved about 500 meters, and in the area of Maiske, where the occupier cannot enter the village and is now trying to encircle it near Chasiv Yar without making any moves. What Deep State is showing this week near Pritekini and Stuposhki, I talked about this a few weeks ago. This week it's just a total bombardment, especially yesterday. The Russians were launching guided bombs all day, hitting Kostyantynivka, Oleksivka, Drushkivka, and Kindrativka as much as possible. Drushkivka and Kramatorsk are also getting hit pretty hard. The enemy is using a tactic of total destruction, and right now it's mainly airstrikes. The enemy is taking the brunt of guided bombs. Kostyantynivka is being hit now, with dozens of air bombs every day. Once they level it, they'll move on to Drushkivka and Kramatorsk. And it depends on the military how long they can hold the Kostyantynivka direction and prevent the enemy from moving on to destroy other cities. And for a week now, we haven't been able to close the fundraiser specifically for the units that are right in the thick of the Kostyantynivka direction. There's 45,000 hryvnias left. Friends, let's make a final push. Everyone chip in 30 hryvnias each and let's quickly close this fundraiser. And anyone who donates 300 hryvnias or more to the Monobank account will have a chance to win a Sony PlayStation 5 gaming console. All the payment details are in the description below the video. Together, we'll defeat the enemy. At the moment, Kostyantynivka is under the control of the armed forces of Ukraine, and enemy infantry cannot enter the city. That's why our defenders are literally taking on air bombs, multiple launch rocket system artillery, and drones of various modifications. In Kostyantynivka itself, there are many bodies of civilians who didn't evacuate, and those who are still alive are suffering from hunger. Our soldiers are also sharing their rations with the locals in the Rusin Yar area. This week, nothing has changed here, but we managed to create a real kill zone for eliminating Russian soldiers. The Pokrovsk direction has already changed to the Dobropillia direction. The enemy has completely captured Rishin, and the fighting is already taking place on the outskirts of Novolexandrivka. After Pokrovsk, the Russians' task is to capture Dobropillia from that side. They can't attack Novoshakhov and Biliske heavily because of their heavy losses, but from Hrishini they are advancing rapidly. I don't know if they have enough resources to advance simultaneously in the Dobropillia and Kostyantynivka directions. We'll see. But the current loss ratio is 1 to 20, not in favor of the Russians. So we continue to carry out the task of destroying the enemy, help the armed forces because only together can we stop them. Glory to Ukraine, glory to the armed forces, glory to the volunteers, and Putin is a jerk. Thank you for watching.